Now, your first warned weather forecast from meteorologist Jordan Wolfe.
It was quite a bit warmer across the state line today than it was yesterday. Temperatures made their way into the upper 70s for most of us. A couple spots getting close to the 80-degree mark, including in Sterling, reaching 80 degrees for their high. 79 in Rockford, 76 in Rochelle and in DeKalb, 77 in Freeport, Galena, Monroe, and Janesville for their high temperatures earlier this afternoon. Things continuing to cool off a little bit on the quicker side here this evening, as dew points are still sitting in the 40s for most of us. That's allowing those temperatures to fall quite a bit quicker now that the skies are a little bit closer to nighttime and the skies continuing to remain clear for the moment. However, clouds starting to work their way in, and we notice Galena a little bit warmer as a result at 65 degrees at the moment. Freeport 58, Rockford is sitting at 62 degrees right now. Our weather watcher Terry out in Genoa is also reporting a temperature in the 50s, 56 degrees, a dew point of 51. Winds fairly light right around out of the east, around 2 miles per hour. Still holding on to clear skies for the most of us into the evening tonight. And that's what we have when we look at downtown Rockford. Our SkyTrack camera overlooking there is brought to us by Window World and is up on the Supply Corps building. Clear skies continuing for at least part of the night tonight, but as we get later on into the overnight hours, we get some of the cloud cover that's starting to work its way in. This along our next impulse of energy that's going to be bringing us some additional chances for rain showers, mainly as we get late tomorrow night going into the early hours of Monday morning. In the meantime, temperatures continuing to fall back down into the lower 50s for the overnight lows tonight. Down to 52 degrees in Rockford, partly cloudy skies. Another cool night similar to last night, and once again the chances for some patchier fog, especially in those low-lying areas as those temperatures continue to fall a little bit on the quicker side. Back up into the upper 70s tomorrow, 78 degrees for the afternoon. Additional cloud cover starting to work its way in, mainly for the afternoon going into the evening. We get to see some additional rain chances, mainly scattered rain chances for the afternoon and evening, but higher coverage of rain starting to work its way in for the overnight hours. We go to Futurecast now, and it does bring a few isolated sprinkles early tomorrow morning. I do think most of us continue to remain dry as clouds continue to roll their way in. But late tomorrow evening, going into the overnight hours, that's when we start to see those rain chances working their way in with higher coverage and even higher rain showers as we get into the overnight hours into the early part of Monday morning. We do clear out most of that for the afternoon on Monday, but some wraparound showers possible as we get into the afternoon and going into the evening once again, possibly even lasting into Tuesday. We could see some additionally heavier rain showers mixed within some of those areas. We could actually see some pockets of rain. Notice some of these numbers up around an inch, right? Roughly around 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 of an inch possible for most is a widespread number, but I do think there are some areas that could see some isolated pockets slightly more than that. And that's good news for a lot of us who have still been dealing with some of those drought conditions that have only been worsening over the last few weeks. Temperatures on the warmer side for tomorrow, but back into the upper 60s for 3 days straight after that next system brings some of that cooler air into the area, and we stay with those cooler temperatures all the way through most of next week before warming late next week.